Hi, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 1st to the 15th, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by the YouTube algorithm, which gets it out to more people. So thank you so very much for doing so. I wouldn't be able to be here without you guys. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Fantastic. Okay, so let's see. Here we are crowned with the Nine of Wands reversed. I love this because it's like Spirit just said I don't give an F. So just be aware of that. Excuse my language, but it's like I'm not going to be like trying to do this for this person, trying to do that, and trying to make it just so, and trying to do everything. And so, like, everything is stagnant. It's like, and I feel battered, and I feel bruised, and I feel overwhelmed, and headaches, and body pain. It's like, I've had enough of it, been there, done that, got the t-shirt, like, in droves. Like, I have a closet full of the t-shirt. I'm done with it. And that's the energy that's coming off here, and I love it. I love it for you, Aries. It brings us then to the Emperor. I love this Emperor. I love it when this Emperor shows up because he's shown up very, very rarely. There's another Emperor in this deck, which if you've watched, I think the moon reading, it was where the two Emperors came out, and I didn't even know there was two Emperors. But I love it. There's something powerful and there's something beautiful about you that's going to be coming forward. And it's going to be like out of the norm. So that is going to be beautiful. It's the essence of yourself. You're represented by the Emperor in the major arcana. And this Emperor, for some reason in this deck, he's special. I don't know why. I think it is the mustache. You know, the mustache made of branches and the crown made of a castle. I mean, that just sets you apart. Okay, so let's see here. Our next card is the King of Wands. That's also us. We're fire sign energy. We're represented by the Wands in the minor arcana, the Emperor in the major arcana. We are coming through strong. We're coming through blazing, right? We're on fire here. We know what it is that we want. We're powerful. We're distinguished. We're determined. It brings us then, again, rocking that great mustache, to the Chariot. And the Chariot is Cancer energy, time frame June 21st to July 22nd. That is, we're in Gemini time period for this reading. And then after Gemini time period is Cancer time period. So we're moving forward during this time, really knowing what we want. And if we don't know what we want, if we're saying, Dane, oh please, I don't know what I want, like I feel like things are a little bit amok. It's like I'm not being ruled by everybody else. I'm taking the reins and I'm moving forward. This can also be travel, like this can be car travel, right? This can be taking the reins of things and really moving forward. This can also be something with a spinning wheel, like making things fine, like getting things like the finery of things with a spinning wheel, spinning the thread, making things fine, weaving things forward, getting things in motion. That's going to be a very important thing. And this is just transportation. This could be a car, this could be a motorcycle, this could be a bike, this could be a plane, train, you know, that type of deal. We then have, oh, I love it. I'm loving this reading so far. The Eight of Swords reverse. And I love it that the Eight of Swords are reverse because this Eight of Swords is like the perfect rendition of the Eight of Swords. It's being caged, and it's not even knowing that we can fly away. It's a fairy, it's an angel caged and doesn't even know that the top is off because we stopped trying, right? Oh goodness. We stopped. We became sad. We became overwhelmed. We were told there's no escape, and we tried, and it didn't work. And then we just gave up. The Death card reversed. The Death card is actually one of the nicest cards in the tarot deck. It's Scorpio energy. So if we have Scorpio energy in our life, if we have Scorpio energy in our chart, that can be a bit difficult for us. Time frame October 23rd to November 21st. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. We can be resisting a change. Even though we're going through one, even though we're finding that we're not caged in, we're not, trapped, it can be hard to embrace the change that is coming. And then we have the King of Cups. It's leaning forward by example. the King of Cups is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If we're born on the cusp with Scorpio, not Scorpio, if we're born on the cusp with Pisces, if we have Pisces energy in our chart or water sign energy in our chart, that comes through positively. It also is battling with the negative Scorpio energy. So just know if you have Scorpio energy in your chart, a little bit of friction is going to be here. Positive, negative, like that part of our personality yo-yo. So just be aware of that. Cancer energy, if we have Cancer energy in our chart, Cancer energy in our life, that is going to come through very positively. And I love the number of perfection, or the symbol of perfection. I think it's the Fibonacci sequence. I do have to look this up again, which I do all the time and then forget as soon as I press record. So here it is, that perfect number. It is the perfect balance. It's like it's nature's masterpiece. So we're moving forward with nature's masterpiece as our guide, and that's just exquisite. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Now, if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, please put a rose in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced on Sunday. So good luck to everyone. And if you would like to purchase a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or a healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's linked in the description box below. And yeah, it's all been updated, and I think you'll be very happy with what you see there. So our thing here is rejoice. Aries, we can feel like there's not a lot to rejoice over. We can feel like we're setting up battle plans, like we are getting things ready, we're moving things forward. It's kind of like we're ready for something big to happen. We're aligning our troops, we're getting everything in order. It can feel that way. Okay? But what we're really doing is we're saying, this is my power and this is me. We are tactical people just to begin with. Like, we like making plans. Why? Because we're Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars, right? We're ruled by Mars. Aries is the god of war. Mars is the god of war. They're just in different pantheons, right? There was the Greek pantheon, and then the Romans came along and said, well, this is good. I'm just going to steal this, tweak it a little bit, and I have a pantheon. Good. Now let's move forward. That's done. Very Romanesque. Let's move forward. Let's go. And we're going to see here that we are coming forward in power. We need to make a plan for from the 1st to the 15th. We need to have a plan. We're not going to necessarily stick to that plan because we do have this section of the reading. I love how, the little hinge is separating the reading, because that's kind of how it reads. We're going to move forward. We're going after what we want. We're going after what we love. And then here we're working through things that have held us back, and we're learning how to connect with our heart, how to move forward with our emotions. So let's see the energy, our chakra energy, angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is psychic development reversed, meaning that there's an awakening that's coming to us, but we're like, no, that's a bit much. It is a bit much. So psychic development, we can see it as our empathic nature. We can see it as, we can see it in many different ways. It can be our intuition. We're not fully connecting with it. And it can be that it's just too much right now. We have a lot on our plate to deal with the here and the now. We don't need to add in the esoteric. So that can also be why the death card, the Scorpio energy, which is connecting us with the esoteric, is reversed, because we're like, hey, pause it, put it on pause, time out. Let's rethink this. Blockage in the third eye chakra, which is making it harder to move forward in the power of our voice. So just be aware of that. We then have our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. We have two. We have the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups. Okay. I'm going to say this bluntly because somebody needs to hear it. There can be somebody who either this is a past relationship where you thought you would be married, or you married them and then you got divorced, or things fell through. They're going to come up to haunt you in one way or another. This can also be a relationship where somebody celebrated with you and now is somebody who should be able to raise their glass to you but just can't. So just be mindful about this. I know this can make us paranoid. It's like, oh my gosh, is my partner talking bad about me? What's going on here? We're going to know it. This is a person who makes us feel small. They just make us feel small. And then when we have this reaction to feeling small, they're going to turn around and say, well, can't you take a joke? Like, what's wrong with you? This is all your fault, type of thing. So just be aware of this, Aries. Okay. Nine of Wands, we really are. We are done sacrificing everything for everybody else, or we are also done having more loads, more loads, more loads put on our shoulders, feeling overwhelmed, feeling, doubtful, feeling like I just can't handle anymore. We're done with it. And we are progressing things forward because we're taking the reins, right? We're taking the reins, and we are the general. We are the person who is saying, this is what is going forward. This is what I'm doing. We are the emperor. We are ruling our kingdom. We are taking it astoundingly seriously. Nothing we do during this time is going to be done just like in a kind of like haphazard, whatever sort of manner. It is going to be, this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm moving ahead. This is what I'm going after. This is what I want. We are methodical, we are well planned, we are determined, and we are focused. So if you have something that you want to get done, this is the time of hyper focus to do it in. Here with the King of Wands, again, people are going to see us as very authoritative, as knowing what we want, as being passionate. We can be a bit hot-headed. Do be mindful about that people will say, oh, well, they're just hot-headed. People will also then kind of counter that with, well, they're getting the job done, or they're not hot-headed. So just be aware. We're taking the reins. We're moving things forward. We're going to see that this time can also be a time of movement. It can be a time of business meetings, business trips. It can also be a time of, pushing the envelope, pushing yourself out there, opening up the door, like making connections. I know it is in June, so it could sound funny for some people, but I do see this as very much the sense of like, oh yeah, no, I got this. And you really have this, Aries. So that is awesome. The Eight of Swords is reversed, and there can be there is the sense of, I'm not caged anymore. What they thought was going to hold me back, how they tried to tell me I couldn't, or it wasn't going to, or I had to spend my life in this box, in this cage, I'm breaking it. I'm breaking the barriers, I'm breaking down, and I am transforming. With the Death card, we are scared of that transformation. Is it coming? Absolutely. Absolutely. Nobody's putting Emperor in a box. Like nobody. But it is scary. So just be aware of this during this time. The Death card, we're resisting the transformation. We're like, well, what if I misstep? What if it goes wrong? What if? And it's like, yeah, but what if I get it right? Like, what if it's extraordinary? What if I adore it? With the King of Cups. The King of Cups, water sign energy. We would think that water sign energy and fire sign energy don't go together very well. This is going to be a wonderful pairing because the King of Cups is, I lead by example. The King of Cups in the upright position is, I lead by example. I'm going after what I love. I'm moving it forward. You want to follow? Follow. You don't want to follow? Don't follow. Now, the Emperor isn't so lackadaisical with his approach to ruling. I don't know if it's lackadaisical, but it's like kind of like hippie-ish with their approach to ruling. The King of Cups is saying, follow me because you admire me. Because you see what I am doing is powerful and good. And that is going to be a part of you during this time, Aries, that kind of sets you apart from other people, because not only do you have yourself together, right? You're moving forward, you're astoundingly proactive, but there's a passion to you. There's a moving in the heart that is going to be just so important and imperative to who you are and how you get people to follow you and move forward with you. So with the King of Cups, it's like, embrace what you love. And if your job is your job, right? And you're like, Dane, I go to work, I get things done, but it is not my passion. It is not my, make sure you're filling your heart. Make sure, because even if your work is your passion, there are going to be some days where you're like, oh man, I have to do that. So here, embrace what you love. Embrace your joy, embrace your connection. If you have water sign energy in your chart, that part of your personality is going to come through very profoundly. We can be scared of the connection it gives us to the spirit world. We can be scared with diving deep into our emotions because we don't want to feel too much, because then it can hinder us. It is going to empower us during this time. It's going to set us apart. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is Earth. Excuse me, I do apologize. I'm congested. The Earth card is reversed. We need to ground ourselves. We need to connect with the Earth. And we need to be rooted. That is going to be important. Our subconscious chakra message, this is family. The root chakra. Connecting with our family, connecting with those who have become family to us, that is an important thing. Embracing our root chakra. Our energy to be mindful of, this is the Princess of Cups. This is somebody who's emotionally a bit manipulative, or just like young, and they don't realize they're being as manipulative as they are. This can be a person who throws tantrums. This can be a person who uses I feel this, I feel that. And it's like, okay, I get it. And I honor and I value your feelings, but stop. Like, but stop, type of thing. It's like, it's not, this sounds mean, but it's like not just about you. And we have to say that to somebody. Because we even have to say that to little kids, right? When they're throwing the tantrum, it's like, well, it's not just about you. You don't get to yell and scream in the middle of the store. It's not just about you. There are other people here too. So here, that can even be what we're saying to ourselves. Like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And we're like, okay, well, buck up. Let's go. Type of thing. So just be aware of this. And Aries, we're very good at that. Our subconscious tarot message is judgment reversed. We are going to be judging ourselves this whole entire time. I could do this differently. I could do that differently. Stop. Stop being part of the 9 of Wands that you're breaking free of. And stop being part of the 8 of Swords that you're breaking free of too. That cage that you do not want to be in anymore. You are also looking here, and it's like, I need to look at what I need, what I want, and it's not the judgment of everybody else. It's how I view me. And that's very much the King of Cups energy intertwining with the King of Wands, with the Emperor. It's like, it's how I view me. And that is going to be very important. All right, Aries. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Aries, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.